Uncle C, back in the office.
And I realized the type of energy at a very young age that women respond very well to. And it started with my own thought processes up here. As you guys know, what I'm doing is I'm breaking down an exact sequence or an exact, playlist of what I did from ages 18, along my journey as a man. And I named the playlist How to Actually Become Attractive, or How to, Get Ahead. Okay, that's what I've named it. And this is episode 2. Okay, episode 2 right now is happening, and this is a huge moment where I defined in my life, and I realized the type of energy at a very young age that women respond very well to. And it started with my own thought processes up here. Okay, my thought processes up here. See, this is where I disagree so heavily with how most guys act. What most guys do is most guys study pickup tactics. They study how to use game. They study how to, use all these persuasion tactics, and it's such bullshit. The truth is, if you try to apply tactics in dating to a man who is fundamentally broken, it's literally like trying to put a Band-Aid on a broken leg. So you have guys who've accomplished like nothing or nowhere in their journey of improvement at all. They're nowhere in their masculinity journey that they should be, yet they're trying to game. They're trying to use these tactics, these lines. It doesn't work, okay? Episode 2 is happening right now, and the second thing that you have to do, you have to understand, okay, the type of energy that women want and that women crave, and the type of energy that you need as a man is where you stop negative self-talk. Okay, when I was 18 years old, I fundamentally believed a lot of things about myself. I'd believe things like, I have social anxiety. I would say that. I would speak that into existence. I would believe that. Okay, I would literally believe I have social anxiety. Or I would say things like, I am bad with women. I am bad at talking to women. I get nervous around women. These are the things that I would speak into existence. Well, what do we know about your thoughts? What you think, okay, now becomes your words. What your words are, you speak into existence. What you speak into existence slowly starts to become your action. And what's your action in real life manifests into your real reality. Okay, so when I associated my beliefs, when I associated who I was with all of these negative connotations, what do you think happened? Well, what happened was I became shy, I became awkward, it became hard for me to converse with people, and it became hard for me to express any sort of confidence as a man that we know that women are attracted to. Okay, the second key to all of this is you need to reverse that. You need to take that and you need to apply what I like to call inversion thinking. You need to invert your thinking and you need to speak the reverse into existence even if you don't believe it. Okay, that's a big key with this, even if you don't believe it. Some of you right now might be watching this. You might believe deep down you have social anxiety. I don't care. I don't care. Wah, cry me a river. Some of you might believe approaching women is hard and it's hard to talk to girls, so you're going to make every excuse in the book while you sit on your couch Monday through Friday, never do anything, never accomplish anything. You're just going to sit there passively. Wah, cry me a river. Excuses don't matter. Start speaking the right things into existence. Instead of saying constantly, I'm bad with women or I have social anxiety, I would say the reverse. This is what I started to do at age 18 years old. I would say the reverse. I would say to myself, I am good with women. I would say to myself, I'm a smooth person. I would say to myself, I have no social anxiety. I would say to myself, my presence is known when I walk into a room. These are things I would tell myself. I would tell myself I'm great at speaking to people. I would tell myself people like me. I would say this out loud. I would do that. I would brainwash myself to believe that. Well, what did that do? Instantly. I'm talking instantly. Those of you who have followed this channel, you know I don't bullshit on this channel. You know I've always kept it real with you. Okay, I'm trying to do that at an even deeper level this year. That's why I'm shooting on my old camera. I'm shooting on my old camera because I know it's scrappy. I know that it's that feeling, that it's that rawness that you guys like. Okay? Stick with me here. What does a masculine man have to have? What does a stoic, strong individual have to have? A stoic, strong, masculine man who is grounded in who he is. He has to have the right energy that emulates confidence. The only way you can have this confidence, I'm going to tell you this right now, it comes down to the fact of you speaking the right things into existence. It comes with stopping the negative self-talk. And it comes from stopping the belief and the association patterns. I'm going to tell you this right now. Everybody knows on this channel, I've been passionate about business my whole life. I even have a second business channel. I even have a second channel I've made just for fun. Xander Consulting, right? I love business. Everybody knows that about me. If I walked around with my head hung every single day and I said, I'm a shit businessman. I'm shitty at business. I am bad at business. I am fundamentally will never build the company that I want. If I did that every single day, what do you think that would do to me? Okay? What do you think when I was in the gym? I was in the gym for the past decade. If I told myself I have bad genetics, I'm naturally going to be scrawny forever, what do you think that would do to me? I wouldn't have pushed as hard. So speak the right things into existence. You start speaking the right things into existence, here's what happens. You will notice this day, you will literally have an uplift in energy. If you associate yourself, if I tell myself I'm a highly stressful person or I am an anxious person, I don't even want to say that out loud, because the second I say that out loud, it starts to become true. You need to start saying the things that you want to have happen. You say, I'm a calm individual. I'm grounded in who I am, right? You start saying these things, your energy aligns with that. And I know it sounds woo-woo. I know it sounds pseudoscience. I don't know what else to tell you. These are the traits a masculine man has to have. The masculinity comes from your internal fortitude and your own internal conviction, okay? You have to make yourself a man. And it starts by aligning your internal beliefs with who you want to be, until it becomes actually your external presence in who you are and who you became. So this is episode 2. Okay, episode 2 means I'm showing you step by step. The very first thing in episode 1, what did we teach last week? First thing I tell you is I told you you have to take a stand and you have to decide that your dating life is important. And if you do not decide that and you don't commit to that, that means you fundamentally believe that life doesn't have value. Your life doesn't have value. Procreation and survival is one of the most beautiful things on earth. You have to decide dating is actually important as a man. You can't keep making these bullshit excuses sitting on the couch. The second thing you have to do, episode 2 today, what do you have to do? You have to align your beliefs with positivity. You have to stop the negative self-talk. This helps you radiate the right kind of masculine energy that women are prone to actually wanting to be by. If you like this video, hit the like button, follow this series. I'm going to take you through my entire documented journey, because guys, like, this seriously played out to everything in my life. The things I'm going to teach you in this series transform my vision in life. Like, this was the thing that helped transform my body to get ripped. This was the things that helped transform how I speak with women. Okay, so I want you to stick with me, because I'm going to be dropping some serious gems in this entire playlist, how to become attractive as a man.